Hello, this is a video on how to add calendar entries to the Moodle class. This will allow you and participants to see upcoming class activities within Moodle. Using the calendar in Moodle requires a unique sign-in. The username is calendar and the password is NSS underscore calendar with an exclamation mark on the end. So this calendar login will be used by all regions to add to the calendar. It's how you added the calendar that makes it specific to showing within your region. The other thing to keep in mind when adding calendar entries is you need to go into the course that you'll be adding the calendar entry to. So for example, if I wanted to add a career development workshop to my calendar, I need to go into career development first. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go into career development. Okay, so on the side here, I have colored in dates where there are calendar entries, and I can see I have nothing on the 13th. But if I mouse over on the 14th, I get a pop-up of what is occurring, as well on the 12th. Okay, so if I want to add a calendar entry, I click on the month at the top here to open up the calendar. So here we go, and all clients can do this too. They can click on the calendar and see upcoming events. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new event on the 13th. So at the top of the calendar, I have a button here for new event. Now this is the tricky bit. What you're going to do is you're going to say a group event, and you're going to add two groups. The first group is going to be the group of participants that you would like to add this calendar event to, and the second group is going to be the group of facilitators to see this event. So there'll be two groups that you need to add for each one: the group of participants and the group of facilitators. So I'm going to choose my BC61 participants. This is my super group that has all these subgroups, my BC61 Burnaby, Headway, Soyuz, etc. Choose BC61 participants and my BC staff group. And click OK. That's the tricky bit, so make sure you pick the two right groups. Now from here, I can add a name. So this is what's going to show up in the calendar. And on July 13th, we are doing networking. Now if you wanted, you could put more details in here. You could even copy and paste Moodle resources that you want them to access in there as well, so that can appear right in the calendar. So my date, I'm going to say, is the 13th of July. And I don't typically use the duration of the time. I just have it show up on the day, just so there's no issues with time zones for users. So I'll click Save Changes. Now you'll see it's in there twice. Because you're in the calendar view, you're seeing all postings. So I'm seeing both the staff group seeing it and the participant group seeing it. However, if I want to check, I can log out. And if I sign in with my regular ID, I can mouse over on the 13th, and it just shows it once for me as a staff member. And it should also appear in my upcoming events, or if I look at my calendar as well. This concludes our video on how to add calendar events to Moodle. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask Chad or Ryan at the Neil Squire head office.